Hey guys, good morning. Happy Saturday. It is the weekend here in Australia. Guys, it's coming. I know it's Friday for you. I'm Cricket. This is Cricket's Coffee. Let's get started. I got to thinking today, road trips, especially when I was a kid. We used to, we mom and dad would plan the vacation and we'd drive. Excuse me, and we'd see an interesting sign, and Dad would be like, let's check it out. So get off the beaten path and find, those little mom and pop places, as I call them, that I can remember going one time, and it was a bakery. Here we call them pasties. But this thing was huge, and it was so good, and it was flaky, and it was, and you're just like, you're in seventh heaven from eating it. And, some of those places, those were the best little, sideways, to see something new and to see, what is out there, what's outside the bubble, so to speak. And, I can also remember driving to Indiana on 770, because 71 goes north to south, be on 70, and there was this restaurant with a red roof. I'm going to have to ask my brother what the name of it was. But I can remember they had beehive in the lobby. It was actual bees and a whole beehive and everything. And the food, the food was so good. We always stopped there. Sometimes we'd stop to eat. Other times it was just stop for a walk. And they had this pecan roll. And it was made with the honey they produced from the honeycomb, from the bees and things. And they were all, I can't remember them ever being not busy. They were always slammed. Because they were like right there on the road. And there was a petrol station there too. And, yeah, I remember, I even before kids come, even when the kids come along, the ex and I, we'd bung the kids in the car and just go drive and not be sure where we're going to wind up, and we'd find some little off the beaten path place to check out. And even here in Australia, Phil and I do that. And we'll be like, let's just go hop in the car and drive. We found a vineyard one time that was amazing, and they had great wine, and the view was just, it was peaceful, and it was that chance to kind of recharge a little bit, and we always have great discussions in the car, and just talk about what if, or talk about when we get to go to Disney, or, what the next cruise is going to be like. And that's just where you kind of, you shut out the world for a little bit, and especially like we have to do now at times, you just kind of have to shut it out. Just to recharge by getting off I want to go back to about getting off the beaten track. It's sometimes just taking that detour can change your whole view on an issue, or just help lighten the mood, or give you encouragement, or you find, you change the sideways thinking. Again, Lisa, you change your view on something, or it forces you to stop and look at things maybe you're missing. What are you not seeing that you're supposed to see? So, I always like those off the beaten path trips. We even did it driving down to Florida. We'd stop at certain places, and, after the first trip, the next trip we always, we stayed in the familiar spots and things because we knew them, but we always, had to go have a look. Go have a look around if you're in a different city and see what there is. Maybe you'll find a little bakery, support local business, even even driving off the beaten path, there's going to be little towns and things, and they need supported, just like the big towns do, the mom and pop bakeries. Even if you just grab a drink, you've at least stopped in and had a look, or picked up a snack and tuck it away for later. I always like, going exploring, and always make sure to take a picture of where we've been, or the town, just so I could try and remember what was there, or what we did, or the food. Being kind of a foodie, you got to you want to remember that stuff, and it's always, and like I said, sometimes you have to take the detour, and it could be just because you want to see the sights. It could be you need to take the detour to kind of force yourself to let go of something that you're hanging on to that you don't need to, if that makes any sense. It's like I've said in past shows, Neil, I said, worry about what you can control. And plain and simple. That's like next Thursday, Phil's having a procedure on his back. He's not worried, it's going to give him relief. I'm not worried. I'm taking my keys from him. Secretly, I'm worried, but I'm the wife, so that's kind of partly my job to worry a little bit, but I'll be too focused on everything else to kind of, put him in the doctor's hands. As long as the procedure gives him relief and he can get active again, that is all I care about, because that's what he needs. He needs to feel comfortable and not have back pain anymore and stuff. So, don't be afraid to take a detour, to get off the beaten path. When you get back on the beaten path, maybe you've taken off those blinders, that you've had on, so you can kind of survey, have a look at everything else that's around you, and maybe you see, a mate that needs help, or you feel better. You've let go of these things, and you can go, yeah, okay, I've got this. I can do this. Just remember, when it gets dark, it's time for you. God's giving you everything you can handle for the day. So why worry about the stuff you can't control? It's a time waster. It's what I call, you have to decide, is it worth my energy, or just let it go? But do that next time you want to do something. Just hop in the car and go. If you get to an intersection, well, go left. Maybe you want to go right, but go left. See what's out there. You never know what you might. You never know what you might be missing by going left instead of right. So it's the weekend here. It's payday. Got a few things to do today. So you guys know the drill. I'm Cricket. This is Cricket's Coffee. I'm going to go drink her. I'll see you tomorrow.